Hello, hello. Who is in my chat? I see Benjamin the Wolf is in chat. I see is in chat. Tin Sheet is in chat. Floppa the Block, you're new. Hello, welcome to the stream. You're here, guys? Yes, you are. I really should pin the request form into chat. This is the correct form, right? Yeah, it is. Your Ice Fairy. Gotcha. Welcome to the stream. I should not have posted that. Remove. Submit requests to this Google form. And this one I will pin. Pin message. There we go. Anyway. Hello, hello. You've put mine. You're super excited. Okay. I see we have 4 of them. Let me just adjust my windows. There we go. So before we start, let me remind everyone, I have a coffee, ko-fi.com/Redler Red7, REDLERRED7, coffee.com/Redler Red7. I draw art for strangers on the internet. And sometimes those strangers pay me. Be one of those strangers that pay me so that I can continue drawing art for strangers on the internet. Anyway, I have 4 responses to that form right now, and one of them is not here yet, so I'm gonna remove them from the pool. You are currently all of the people who have submitted have a 1 in 3 chance. Well, the ones in chat at least have a 1 in 3 chance to be able to be selected. So, Ice Fairy, do you plan on submitting, or do you just want to be here for the vibes? While I wait for your answer, I'm going to take a drink of my tea. Not really sure? Well, you have the entire stream to think about it. Although, if I run out of things to draw and no one has drawn anything, I'm just gonna end the stream early. It's very unlikely that it'll happen because this is your first time during one of these streams? Is it now? That's surprising. In any case. Oh, Pretzel! Welcome to the stream. This is another one of my monthly art request streams. How was my day? To be honest, it's kind of so-so. Yesterday was a bit better though. Today, I kind of just lazed around during the morning because I didn't get enough sleep. And I wanted to get back to sleep, but I was unable to get back to sleep. So instead, I just laid in bed, staring at the ceiling with the lights off. Just glad your day wasn't terrible. I'm grateful. Yesterday was pretty good though. I was able to pay a bunch of bills. What else was there? I was able to pay a bunch of bills. I made some progress for my reflection text post for the last few Silk Song streams. I was able to post I was able to post a commission that I finished a few days ago. I really should post. I should share that. Where is it? Commissions. November 2025. Here we go. I drew this. Someone commissioned me to draw this Yukari. This is a birthday party with... However, you're unsure because of the expression. Is she being ironic with her enthusiasm or is she being genuine? Anyway. Still only 4 responses. I think I'm going to spin the wheel now. Congratulations, Benjamin. Okay. Now, Ben likes to send me a lot of reference images, which I need to start downloading. Let me go do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ooh. These are interesting. Do I have to draw all 3 of them? I am willing to draw all 3 of them, but I'm probably not gonna be as detailed as what you did here. This is... Some of this is pretty strange. Okay. Guitar strumming their bristles with light blue lightning zapping. Skeleton dog. What's the skeleton dog doing? Skeleton dog. Should the skeleton dog just be there? Oh, it's not... Oh, it's not so much that I can't draw the skeleton dog. It's more I might not want to. Like, I am capable of drawing skeletons. Where is it? Here is artwork. Here's an artwork I drew as a commission. I do know how to draw skeletons. I just, you know, set a request form and wanted to have them howling into the air. Howling into the air? Absolute Cinema. Howling into the air. Right. Okay. That is the wrong... That's the wrong thing. So, let's see here. You have... you have this... So Guitar Tar. The Guitar Tar. Is this... Is horizontally. Like, are they horizontally? Is that them standing? Is this them standing, or do they stand like this? They're horizontal. Gotcha. They're a quadruped that's playing music. How are they going to how are they going to play their bristles if they're on all fours? Guitar Tar? Yeah. How are they gonna play their bristles if they're on all fours? Hey, just real quick, is it possible for me to... Okay, view, zoom. Is there one? It's not gonna let me 100% zoom, is it? Oh, Google. There we go. Can you see the ref? The way their hands are positioned suggests that the bristles are on the floor, and he's leaning into his face. There's some degree of cartoon logic you have to accept here. All right, fair enough. Like the thing is, what it seemed to me, what it seemed to me is that this thing was on the floor instead of like floating. Like I assumed this one was this part was carrying his weight. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so one of the hands, I think I understand what to do here. I also say on the ref, you can't draw lighting, so you just mentioned it on the sheet. Fair enough. Something like this? Actually base the guitar on a real electric toothbrush I have. And also, yes, like that. Okay, gotcha. So, that's part 1. Absolute cinema in the air. Okay. Let me just move this to the side. And the other one is this one, right? This semi-collage. The semicolon, who is also a collage. Let me just... I think I know what to do. Actually, which one of these are her... their hands? Those look like wings. Bird wings. Arabic reed pens. Cane pens. So which one are the hands? Hello, Flandre Scarlet. Flandre Scarlet Mansion. Hope I made it in time to submit a request. Feel free to submit. I'll add it to the list in a bit. Is it okay if I submit an OCX canon character request? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Makes the key clicking sound. That's how they make music. Here, the percussionist of the group. Gotcha. Whoops. Okay, if they are actually playing music in that case, let me put the guitarist to the side. I assume this is a neck, right? This thing? This is a neck, this is the torso, these are the hips, this is the tail. Arabic reed pens. Okay. Let me just take a screenshot of this. Wrong one. Darn it. Let me take another screenshot of this. There we go. Two front limbs are hands, one with a quotation mark. One is a comma. So these two are arms. Gotcha. And these two are legs, I assume? Traditional writing tools in their design. Undo. All right. Do they need drums? Is this character actually behind a drum set, or are they just, you know, character behind, are they behind the drum set, or are they just tapping onto themselves? No, like I said, their percussion sounds key clacking noise that happens when they type in the air. I don't understand. I'm not sure. I don't understand. No. Actually, I do understand. I don't know how to depict that in a way that actually comes across visually. Like, this seems like a thing that only really works. That seems like a thing that only really works if this was an animation. An animation with sound. Ripples in the air. Are people going to understand what the ripples in the air mean? I don't know the actual sizes of these characters, so I'm just going to assume they're about the same size. Try to like how sound effects are depicted in comics. Okay, yeah, I can do that, but it's also like you're telling me that it's also supposed to sound like music. They're supposed to be making music as well. Okay, let me increase. That is a curly brace. That is an open bracket. Those are leaves. Feathers, not leaves. They're quills. You're quiet, you're with a friend. Gotcha, Ice Fairy. Gotcha, gotcha, Cherno. Thank you for being here either way. Okay, that is the main body. Actually, I might have to make the main body smaller so that it's more clear that the colon is actually separated from each other. Now for the brackets. There we go. And here's the semicolon. Oh, this one is also semicolon. So reed pen. Reed pen and cane pens. Gotcha. The idea of a semi-collage started out as semicolon monster. Fair enough. Let me double check. Reed pens, cane pen on the ref. Tail tip is a reed pen as well. Gotcha. There's pencils and cane pens on the wings. Reed pen is the tail tip. Yeah, that is a pencil. You did only say reed pen in the prompt though, so like let me double check. Pencils. Yes, you did say pencils. Never mind. Apologies. I was wrong. And that is a... Suppose that's just a hyphen. And then, finally, there's... You said some Egyptian reed pen, I suppose? You said reed pen is the tail. Yep. Okay. The part before the tail tip is an apostrophe. It does not read. It doesn't read like an apostrophe. At the same time, though. At the same time, most... It depends on the font. It does depend on the font, though. And finally, the dog. Some fonts make apostrophes blocky. Indeed. Let's see here. Howl a breach. Skeleton dog. Right. Let me just hide the others. And so there's the knee, there's the ankle. The dog is probably smaller than the other ones, I assume because it's a pet. No, it's an actual character. It can't be a pet. He cannot be a pet. How goes the drawing? Doing decently. Elabrigi. No, I do not. I have no idea what it is. Just as big as the others. Gotcha. I will need to make him a little bit smaller because he's off to the side. A little bit smaller this one as well. Mexican, alebrijes are creatures of Mexican art originated from the famous artist's fever dream. This is a fairly... Alright, shoulder blades. Ulna and radius. Just a heads up, I submitted an OC for Hidden Star in 4 Seasons. Forgot an extra stage boss. Alright, the dog does... It does have big fluffy ears. How is it connected though? Like, I assume this is gonna be cartoony, so I'm not gonna be drawing actual skin and flesh connected to the bone, but... I have drawn graphic horror like that before, but like, I don't think that's suitable for YouTube. Cartoon logic, yeah. Feels like some sort of spiritual essence. It's like Mystery Skull. Flandre Scarlet Mansion says, your OC was made to look like Zun's original extra stage boss before they went with Okina. Hair made out of fire. From what from the looks of it, well, actually I'm not entirely sure. It's possible that the hair is made out of fire, but it's equally likely that the hair is just hair. And it's just pink and blue. Just happens to be pink and blue. Alright, pelvis. I believe the pelvis... The pelvis is like this for quadrupeds, which means... Which means the femur is like this. Are we still talking about Hal Berihe? No, we are not. Well, one of the comments Flandre Scarlet mentioned is still about Hal Berihe, but the other comment is about their own OC. You have an undisclosed past of drawing extinct skeletons. Like the Jurassic Park logo, I assume. Oh, that was loud. God damn it. This thing. Some sort of not spider. Some sort of lizard. Why did I say spiders? Some sort of lizard. Bipedal lizard. Oh, sometimes bipedal lizard. I assume it's an ancestor to the Jesus fish, the one that can run on water on their webbed feet. Or is it just is it just like that because it's a lizard? It's unrelated. Got to manage to survive Fukuoka Japan fall and got my Toho stuff there. A CD containing our Urban Legend and Limbo's OST. Very nice. Those are flowers, I assume. Black roses, it seems. One of my very rare free Saturdays. Welcome to the stream, Goji. Glad to see you here. I'm not if you still remember how this works, you can submit a request onto the Google form, and I'm going to spin a wheel, and random chance may result in your request being chosen. Okay, another set of shoulder blades for the wings. Okay, let's make some minor increases in detail. And then we'll move on to another request. Bird wings. Yep. Alright, let's take a look. What did the toothbrush... There's the toothbrush. Don't forget the tail. I'm not sure if you saw. They also have a collar. What collar? Oh. Here's the thing about the tail. I don't think it's going to be visible, but I'll add it, sure. I need to... I'm just gonna set... I'm just gonna set my... set myself to do not disturb. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be visible. Unless it's... Like, unless this tail is way longer than it seems in this artwork, then it's not gonna be visible. I can make it longer. Like, if I make it this long, it's gonna be visible, but... Okay, there we go. You have submitted a request? Excited to see what you request of me. Exclusive art. Insert impromptu returning from the depths joke here. Welcome to Stream X. Glad to see that your username is no longer an uwu face. Although, you already changed it the last time you were here, but, you know, just mentioning it for the people who weren't there. Right, the collar. I'll be honest here. I'll be honest here. This collar, like adding a zip tie to a piece, adding a zip tie to one of the vertebrae, and then tying a piece of metal to that zip tie. It doesn't feel like a collar. I think I said it before, but I did find it funny that I swapped to a ghost profile, swapped away from a ghost profile picture as Halloween was going on. Yeah, you did mention that. Anything to stand out a little more, I suppose. Very clean. And I do agree. For the most part. Oh, this is backwards. Okay. Hmm. Oh, might need to do box exercises again. Oh no. Just getting some food. See you in a bit, Goji. In the ref, you made the guitarist smiling. No, I did not. In fact, I don't see it at all. Is this supposed to be a smile? Is this supposed to be a smile? This doesn't read like a smile at all, unfortunately. I'm sorry. When the bristles curled up, it looked like a smile. Bristles? It doesn't read like that at all. I'm sorry. I'll be honest, this looked like one of the... This looked like one of those rubber gasket things that you... Like a clip of some sort. Seven bristles in the top images. 6 of them act as guitar strings, and 7th becomes a smile. Oh, that is correct. It's just... Like, the only reason that I noticed that is because you mentioned it to me. In a way, it does look like lips, but since I saw the first ref shows them with no mouth, it makes me wonder how their expressions work. Like, I know this is supposed to be cartoon logic. Like, I know this is supposed to be cartoon logic, but it has... Cartoon logic also follows a little bit from real life logic. It's hard to wrap your head around cartoon logic if it's completely at odds with how reality functions. You kind of need to ease people in to the cartoon logic. Yeah, no. Like, even if you say this... Like, even if you... Like, even if you say this is supposed to be... That's supposed to be a smile, it just does not read like a smile at all. Like, I'm gonna add it, but... Like, I'm gonna add it, but... I will maintain that it does not look like a smile. At least with most canon cartoon logic, the characters with no mouths, yet you can still tell with their emotions. It looks more like a neck accessory, if I'm being honest. Curved blue bristle. This thing? Like I'm sorry for making a big deal out of this. By the way, this is like I'm just really confused. Clearly, my attempts to explain what I was trying to do are only making things worse. You could take it out. I'm so sorry, my friend. I apologize for not being able to understand what you were trying to go for better. It's still quite charming. Indeed, that is true. It is still quite charming, like the actual character. Since you don't get it, it would just be best to take it out. Alright then. We had a brief I guess... Was it an argument? It's probably safe to call it an argument. We had a brief argument. Kerfuffle, confusion about a design decision that we didn't understand. Well, I didn't understand and wasn't sure how to replicate in my art style. Unfortunately, I was kind of rude. I was kind of rude to Benjamin. I'm really sorry. I had a mouth design from a canon My Singing Monsters character in mind, and I was trying to draw the mouth. Maybe that's why you couldn't get it. Yeah, I have never you are my only you Benjamin are my only source of My Singing Monsters information. I have not gone out of my way to look for I've not gone out of my way to look for information on My Singing Monsters. Not particularly. It's one of those things like mobile games, you know, especially microtransaction heavy mobile games. You could have gotten a second guy if it was 2023? What? I don't understand. A second My Singing Monsters fan. Oh, you mean me? You were a My Singing Monsters fan back then. Gotcha. Alrighty. I don't think I've ever seen My Singing Monsters fan advertisements, but then again, I barely watch any TV, and I spend most of my time online with an ad blocker. It's rare that an ad will get me to do anything other than irritate me. Yeah. Okay, this is a problem. This needs to be a little bit lower because I made the base a little bit lower. I just realized I've been drawing... How long have I been drawing this character? Not quite an hour, but this request has been going for not quite an hour yet, but... You've never known the community of My Singing Monsters, but it has a bigger following than you thought. Most mobile games have a bigger community than most people think. "65 minutes of the stream," according to YouTube. No, I mean, like, I did spend a bunch of preamble time kind of just talking to chat. And at least 5 minutes of that time is also like the wait screen. The plug tail. Oh, right. It's just fairly simple. There we go. Next on the list is going to be the dog. The doggo. Absolutely love the plug tail as design aspects. Probably 50-ish minutes then. Gotcha. How do you draw characters from below again? How do you draw characters looking up? Oh shoot, I accidentally closed my window. Lost my place in the stream dashboard. Whoops. Live chat. Well, if you don't want to draw characters from low angles, you're gonna hate my request. Did you ask me to draw? I need to see this. Did you request Freyrin from below? Freyrin from below. Goji. Oh my god. Is that a Toho joke I don't understand? No, it's a general anime joke. It's someone posted some bad art. Well, some amateur art, and someone reposted that amateur art with a someone republished that amateur art onto Reddit asking, how do you draw characters from below looking up? And then it became a meme of characters drawing artists drawing characters from looking upwards. Oh, shoulder blades. When I tell people I like shoulder blades, this isn't exactly what I meant. I'm excited to be minding my own business in 5 years and get a notification that he did a redraw of it. Are we talking about it right now? The original artist of it got a bunch of support, so honestly, it's become very wholesome meme. Aww. And the voice actress of the dub for Aaron made it her Twitter profile picture. The dude is winning. Indeed. Indeed. Okay, what was I doing again? Right. Vertebra. I forgot. Animals like dogs have like secondary have a secondary rib cage underneath the rib cage that's connected to their vertebra. Whoops, kneecaps. Okay, now I've definitely been doing this artwork for an R. On the color issue, since I tried to be as anatomically accurate with the neck vertebra as possible, I ended up with more space to put the collar than there were. So yes, put it on the sternum. Gotcha. Put it on the sternum instead of zip tied to one of the vertebra. Here's an idea. Would you like the collar to be like what you drew, where it's zip tied, or do you want a collar that's like an actual dog collar, but the dog collar is on the vertebra instead? You were saying don't forget the sternum. Second option. Excellent. There we go. Yeah, like a really loose one. That dangles around when he walks. I'm not quite sure what this fella's deal is, but he looks quite metal. Seems to be some sort of singer. I'd say he looks more like bone, if you ask me. Yeah. Less metal, more mineral composite, calcium carbonate, probably. Sings by howling his heart out. Okay. Now, semicolon... What was their name again? Number 3. Semi-collage's design is fairly simple. So, I'm gonna do that off-stream because I've already been drawing this character for... what? Around an hour? Over an hour now, so... I'll have to move on, so let me Let me just save this. Benjamin the Wolf. OCs. Now, let's create a new one. I should update my to-do list with the chat requests that I have already selected. I see Monsters OC. Hide choice. Let us add the ones that were added since then. So flop at the block. Torel playing guitar. I don't know who Torel is. Flandre Scarlet Mansion. Toho OC having tea with Rinsatsuki. Excellent. And last but not least, Goji. Ray Ren. Okay, let's add that. Everyone has a 20% chance of being selected. I have an image if I have a send image if I did it right. Should I make one as well? Up to you. Okay. I'm realizing now that I need to use the restroom, so I will be right back. And when I'm back, let us spin the wheel. I have returned, and I can see that Kitten Noodles is in the stream right now. I love speed! Welcome, welcome. And you hope... Benjamin hopes the low angle request wins. Hopes their request wins. And Tin Sheet hopes theirs will win because they are selfish and evil. You have made one, because why not? Okay, in that case, let me add yours to the request pool. Ballin' on the basketball court. This is the second time someone has requested a character ballin' on the basketball court. I have 2 of them now. Oh no! Red looks smug. Do I now? Oh, all's well. I would have found it hilarious if X just submitted Freyren from a low angle for double the chance. Oh no! Okay. How many is this? 4, 7. 1 out of 7 chance. Everyone here. Let us spin the wheel. Let's go gambling, indeed. Oh no. My tea is room temperature now. I forgot to drink it when it was hot. Congratulations, I'm drawing Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh no, okay. Don't waste the tea, just drink. Just down the room temperature tea in one go. Nasty. Wash that out with regular water. Verbally and accurately. I was going to scream and then I remembered that my mic will just decide to stop. My mic will just decide to stop recording if I'm too loud. So, never mind that. Alright, Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters. Let's add that to my to-do list. I should also make the text a bit smaller. Maybe 30? There we go. Would scream, but it's the middle of the night and I do not live alone. Yeah. Now, I don't remember what Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters looks like. Rumi. This character. Okay. I'll be honest, I don't know what Korean pop stars wear. I don't know what outfit to give her, so I suppose I'll just give her this default outfit. I don't know. It feels weird. Feels weird to be drawing a character who's canonically quite fashionable. Wait, what was she holding? Oh, it's a sword. I have an idea. Canvas size. I guess we're going horizontal here. And Rumi's probably right-handed. Is she? That's her left hand. Is she? Is Rumi left-handed? K-pop idols were demon hunters. Is she left-handed? Okay, this suggests she's right-handed. I don't know. It's hard to say. This suggests she's left-handed. Left-handed. I haven't watched the movie. Can anyone confirm? Is Rumi left or right-handed? If you're here, can you confirm? Is Rumi left or right-handed? Ambidextrous, you'd assume. Yeah, you've only seen the occasional clip. She's right-handed. Alright. There we go. Alright then. How is it again? Sword. Sword, lay the flat on your arm. Lay the flat of the sword on your arm, like this. The other hand is over here. Shoulder. I just know the meme where she has a gun to her mouth. I know the movie from some of its songs. The song I like the most is called The Golden. Would this benefit from... She has really long legs. This type of pose works best for a character with shorter legs, to be honest. Here's an idea. Those drawing art for random chatters are monthly, right? Yeah. The next one is going to be on December... on the 20th. It's second to last Saturday of the month. I actually forgot that I was supposed to be doing a request stream this week. Like I had every intention of playing more Silk Song. But alas. Yeah, no, this is better if it's like vertical. But the movie itself, is it good? It is popular. I haven't watched it. I don't know if it's good. I know a bunch of people whose opinions I trust swear by the movie, but I haven't verified for myself yet. And I don't want to recommend a movie unless I've actually watched it yet. Legs. every few weeks, I get the sense that I no longer how to draw human anatomy, and it's always the legs that get me. Like, ostensibly this is correct, but what? But something about it just doesn't work. Funnily enough, it's always the arms for me. The legs just happen. Close enough. Spider-Man pointing at Goji. This is why you do skirts? Yes, skirts. Skirts are actually worse about that. I'll be honest. Oh my god. Someone else has drawn this exact a version of this pose. Whoops. Let me just real quick. View file. HD 4K wallpaper. 919 by 517. Yeah, sure, buddy. You're just gonna watch and not talk? Alrighty then. Still an amateur at art, but I'm good enough that I felt confident to enter a secret Santa event in Discord server. You're super excited. I hope whoever gets gifted your art ends up liking it. Always feels good. It always feels good to gift art to one of your friends, assuming these are your friends. Hand, index finger, pinky finger, middle and ring finger. Friends, snug, not smug. Having internet troubles, there, Kid and Noodles? That was, several minutes ago. Rumi seems particularly tall for a K-pop idol. From what I understand, K-pop idols are normally quite shorter. At least the ladies are. Smuggler Red, very clean. Red may be smug anyway. Sometimes I'm smug. Have you seen my gaming thumbnails? Like, where is it? Like, look at this and tell me that doesn't look at least a little bit smug. You're the one having troubles. Sleepy. Gotcha. Are these characters based off real K-pop singers? Or are they fictional K-pop singers? I believe they're fictional K-pop singers. However, it is possible that a real life person... they're based on a real... It is possible that they're based on a real life person and just a fictionalized version of them. What does the sword look like? I have... What on earth? Why does the sword look like that? What? Why is the handle completely circular? Oh boy. Of course. Because it makes it easier to model. It's always like that. Long torso. Long, slender torso. Oh, K-pop. I will say though, Ruby's shoulders are quite nice. It's not very often that you see women who show off that their shoulders are broad. Although it's possible that those aren't literally broad shoulders and more just her outfit makes her shoulders look broad. I should take a look. No, I don't think her shoulders are actually that broad. No! Her shoulders aren't that broad, but they are pretty broad for a woman. especially in animation. She has the broad shoulders of an athlete, which makes sense because, you know, demon hunting. Demon hunting is a type of athlete. Requires some amount of athleticism, I presume. Like, you don't get good enough to swing. You don't get good at swinging a sword by just being a twig. Although, you also don't get good. You also don't get good at swinging a sword by having no leg muscles. I don't know. The demon genes. Oh, she's part demon. I did not know that. Although I probably should have known that. I have seen fan art of her with demon, looking like a demon, but you never know with urban fantasy. I'm gonna err on the side of artistic license and just give her a swordsman's butt. Those buns are gonna be made of steel. Swordsman's butt. She's part demon or she kills demons? Do not ask me. I'm not... I have... As I said, I have not watched this movie yet. I don't know, but humans kill other humans all the time. That's also fair. Are demons even actually, like, evil in this world? Presumably they are, because I'm pretty sure this is a kids movie, or at least marketed towards kids. I don't think, I don't think they'd have that sort of a moral ambiguity for a race of creatures named demons. Like, you only name a race of creatures demons for specific purposes. And that's either for social commentary. And that's either for social commentary or to create an always evil bad guy. And I don't think K-pop demon hunters want to do social commentary. It's actually complicated? Huh. It's actually complicated. Fascinating. Things to think about once I actually watch the movie. I keep saying show instead of movie. I keep saying show instead of movie because I'm like, for whatever reason, I'm under the impression this is a TV show instead of a movie. Like, I don't know why. Not gonna lie, K-pop Demon Hunter sounds like a show name and not a movie name. That's fair. It does kind of give up that impression. It leans with the struggles of K-pop idols and such, having a fake persona and not being true to oneself. Hmm. I'm sure some Netflix executives would have preferred that. They're wrong though, so yay for the movie. Do I have to... Internet might be getting throttled here, because the first time in years I've been getting a full getting the full bandwidth via Cat 5e cable. Didn't work before for some reason with my IP address, wasn't set to automatic. There we go. How long? Oh, that is the length of her body. Almost the length of her body, rather. That is a long ribbon. Handkerchief, maybe. Not sure. Oh, swords. Okay, the sleeve is not that thick. Okay, crop top turtleneck sweater. Oh, it looks cool, but like, I don't know. I don't know about that, Chief. Combat boots. Well, not quite combat boots, but you know what I mean. Thick soles. Thick soles, suggesting that they're durable. Not that they're actually durable, mind you, but it suggests that. Okay, this is as far as I'm willing to go, since I've been drawing for, it's not quite an hour, maybe 40 minutes. Let me save this. 2025 1122. This is for 6-9. There's Rumi, K-pop, Demon Hunters. Okay, that's one of them. That's two of them done. Let me check my... let me check. How many do I have? Still only 8 responses. That's good. Which means... hide choice. We get to spin the wheel again. Can't wait for you to actually finish your quest. Yeah. By the way, I didn't end up finishing your request last month for the speculative evolution thing. The strange creature with wings and tentacles. But yeah, let me spin that wheel now. Okay, Shizuha Raijin, Planetary Scarlet mentions OC having tea with Rin Satsuki. Okay, I'm gonna need to see what this character looks like. And just real quick. Okay, that is very Zun style. I like it. Take a screenshot, paste. And then I assume this is Rin Satsuki. Hey. Yep, picture of Rin Satsuki. In Alphys' style. Let me copy. And add that to my to-do list. Oh no. Let me try 28 for that. Each one from 48. Let's try 30, 36. There we go. 32. It works. Works well enough. Because we can't go one art request stream without mandated Toho Heart. Positive. Undo. Let me set that. Edit, canvas size. What is Rin Satsuki wearing? That is a... It's not... Is that just a Miko outfit? He's wearing a Shrine Maiden outfit. Huh. I don't remember Rin Satsuki having a Shrine Maiden outfit. Then again, I mostly remember Rin Satsuki having... I don't know. Actually, I don't remember what Rin Satsuki wears. Fandom depictions of Rin Satsuki kind of change a lot. She tried to resolve an incident before spell card rules were invented and got stabbed to death by Sakuya. That would be funny, but I don't think that's how it works. That's how it worked. Rin Satsuki. And then there's the other OC who is sitting down. There we are. The way you learned about Rin Satsuki is an animator named Capsi. I am familiar with that animator, but I don't know how to pronounce their name. Do you know how to pronounce their name? I wish I knew Hidden Star in 4 Seasons way early on, because I would have made a fake screenshot with a scrap character. Box. Just say capiche. Capice. Gotcha. Oh, angles. I can be your angel or your devil. So teapot holds traditional Japanese teapot. The hand holds the other arm holds the sleeves away from the teapot that's pouring. Let's see. Eyes. How many times am I gonna redraw these eyes? Whatever. Just hide it with the hair. Hide it with the hair. The classic. If you can't draw the other eye, just hide it with the hair. I should draw more Rin Satsuki. I like this design. I didn't like her the other designs I've seen of her, but this design I quite like. Man, the other eye can be so painful when you get the first eye perfect and you just can't replicate it at all. And the thing is, it's not even a replication thing. Like, the other eye cannot look like the other eye cannot look like the first eye because it's at a different angle. It has to look different, but it has to look different in the correct way. Oh, yeah. I would say Rai would be more of a phantasm boss. She would have a spell card named after a typhoon. Would she? She looks so worried. Okay, that head's too small. Let's make it another layer. I just realized something. Okay, select, move to new folder, Control Shift T, no Control T, flip. There we go. Her other eye would have been hidden behind the hair. And now that I flipped, now that I flipped the canvas, Rinsatsuki's face does not look correct. Joy. Well, the front is the replication thing, but yeah, 3/4 angle, it's not a replication thing. There's probably... Is this 3/4? It's probably closer to like... It's not quite a profile angle. It's just short of a profile angle. This is a nice design. I like this. Actually. And horns. I would have added a drum for her, like in Okina has her mirror, but Raiko already has that type of drum. It's closer to 7/8, says Goji. Yeah, fair enough. Like, I don't actually know what that angle is called. He needs bigger hands. Typhoon would be a stretch as a spell card. I feel like 2004 Indian Ocean. Or better yet, Boxing Day Earthquake. Based on natural disasters, I assume? Okay, that is standard blouse. Fairly standard blouse at the very least. National disaster like Typhoon Goni. Teapot. I am very surprised that there is an emoji specifically for teapots. Close enough. Okay. You thought it was purple for some reason. It might be purple on your machine. I know. Let me check. What does it look like on my end? It is red on my end. The teapot, rather. Ironic, I made her more shy and timid rather than make her gung-ho, female moified version of Raijin. I mean, being shy and timid is a version of being moified. Man, Shopping for Destinies is probably still one of my favorite songs that I wrote last year. Or did I write it? I did write it last year, right? Not this year. Oh no, my memory. I have to draw a cleaner version of this after the fact. Fun fact, if you reverse Rise colors, you get Okina's colors. Ah, you did the trick that Zun did with Koichi and Satori. Since the chat is a little quiet right now, is it okay if I dump some basic lore about my singing monster, the my singing monster Oshis I created? The one you made me draw? Yeah, sure. I'll be glad to hear some more information about those characters. If you reverse me, you get T-snit, which means nothing. Very clean tin cheat. So, remember my singing monster characters I had you draw last time? They're called a category. They're a category of monster called mythicals. Mythicals have a way to basically bring their imaginary friends to life. Ooh. Need something with their sprite and canon cast sprites for Hidden Star in 4 seasons. They'll send it via Twitter DMs. Gotcha. Assuming. Although, unless we're mutuals, it's very likely that your Twitter DM's not gonna work because I had to close my Twitter DMs because I kept getting spam. The imaginary friends of those my singing monsters mythicals are called Dream Mythicals. 2 of the monsters you drew from are Dream Mythicals of those characters. Gotcha. Semicolage is Quizler's Dream Mythical, and How Labrie is Bottoms Up. Bottoms Ups. Guitar Tar is the Dream Mythical of a mythical character you haven't drawn yet. Why am I saying yet? There's no guarantee that you're gonna make me draw them. Akira the Good Boy. Lots of dog noises and then hi. I assume this is your first time here. I consider. Okay, I'm gonna give you leeway, but I consider that spam. I'm gonna give you leeway because it's your first time here, but I consider that spam. Please refrain from doing that. M still dog. Don't worry, you're allowed to bark. Just don't make a wall of text. If you're looking at top chat, then it's probably automatically hidden. I have my chat is set to live chat, so all chats are visible. I'll add... I'll add the rosary necklace later. Excuse me. Rosaries? Those are beads, to be exact. Some sort of prayer necklace, basically. I'm playing too much Silk Song. I'm using I'm using the exact vernacular that they use. Trumpet Fairy will be in 21. Mark my words. Speaking Hollow Knight bug. Since I mentioned Byakuren, I guess they're like Byakuren's prayer beads. I mean, it's a necklace of beads. If a necklace of beads tend to not have a purpose other than prayer. Like their only other purpose is for aesthetics, and rarely do characters in Toho wear anything just for aesthetics. It is shocking how big they made those beads in our fighting game portrait. It really, I suppose it depends on what the actual purpose of the beads are. Like if the beads themselves have ceremonial purposes other than just other than for prayer. Then there's probably a reason why they're so big. But generally Generally they should be the size of a marble or smaller. Bigger than a marble and you start to have problems. You start to have problems that you'd need outside justification for. There they are. I'll finish this off stream, so let me save this. 2025 1122. This is for Flandre Scarlet Mansion. OC and Rin Satsuki. Satsuki. Let me save that. And let's see. I have 9 responses now. Who is one of the... Oh, the good boy. Let me copy that. Whimsicott and Carbink Pokemon. Let me just real quick hide that choice. Paste. Whimsicott and Carbink. Do something cute with them. Gotcha. Carbink from... Okay. 1 in 6 chance, all of you. Let us spin the wheel. Kitten Noodles. Andy from Knights of Guinevere. Kitten Noodles, if you're still here, yours has been chosen. And the Knights of Guinevere. Images. Okay, that's some art. I should have also Kitten Noodles also sent me a link to the fandom wiki. Awesome. Model sheet. Okay. That helps. That actually helps a lot. Reference with coat. Full size image. I was so close. Indeed, you were. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break, and then when I return, I'm gonna be drawing this character. Be right back. And Kid Noodle says, "Oh shit, I won! Yay for gambling!" Akiro, you're free to ramble to yourself. You're free to ramble to yourself, but maybe not in my chat. Okay. Is there anything about the scene other than drawing Andy from Knights of Guinevere? Not really. Okay. Here we go then. What I love about drawing characters from animation... What I love about drawing characters from animation is the fact that they are usually easier to draw. So... let's go. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your dinner, Akiro. Okay, either leaning backward or leaning forward. Okay, leaning forward looks... Okay, grumpy crossed arms leaning forward works better. Slouch forward. The song feels very Luigi's Mansion Mario Kart Nintendo DS Lite to me. Very clean. That's very specific. specific. It's an ultra specific track, but the memory was projected into my mind. That's fine. That's fine. I had two specific tracks. I had two specific tracks in mind when I wrote this, but it's fine if it's it's fine if it also elicits thoughts of other tracks as well. She looks so upset. Like the pose makes her look so upset. And okay, the question is, do I want this to be a bench? Do I want this to be like a monoblock chair, like the plastic, like a plastic lawn chair? Do I want it? Do I want it to be a folding chair? Which is funnier? Ooh, here's an idea. Yeah, it's going to be a folding chair, but it's specifically going to be one of those folding stools. Which means, though, if I'm going to make it one of those folding stools, she's gonna have to, the way she's sitting is gonna have to be a little bit more. Oh boy, folding stools. The amount of folding stools I've had to sit on as a child. Perfect. Though, now that I'm looking at this, the arms need to be larger. To match to match the rest of the torso. There we go.
Should the head be bigger? That's about proportional. It's just and my neck placement is just wrong. The neck's basically not gonna be visible with this particular angle.
So, me? Red ain't even seen the episode but accidentally picked a decently in-character pose. I mean, look at her. Obviously. Obviously she'd be in a pose like this. Okay. Quick question, Kid and Noodles. Knees spread out, or close together? Tell me. All right. Hello, Lens Hu En. Welcome to the stream again, basically contraption. Long time no see in chat. Sorry for not having a funnier idea for the request this time. It's fine. Hello, Shnish. Long time no see as well. At the very least, you didn't ask me to draw another train. That took... I remember that request, and that took me a while. I got you covered for the funny idea this time. Don't sigh at me. It's a wholesome meme. Yeah, it is. It is. It's just. It is a wholesome meme, but it is also a meme.
Hmm.
Yep. Let's go. Smaller. You're back, Woof Woof. Welcome back to the stream. You submitted your sheet, your request. Good, good. I shall take a look after this one. I still have plenty of energy right now, so I should be able to take one more. I might be able to take another one after that, but we'll have to see once I'm done with the one after this one. Unrelated note, I love how scrunched up her face is here. Thank you. You're streaming earlier than usual. Usually, rather than 8 a.m. my time, in my time zone, it's 7. How you say daylight savings time has changed. It's no longer daylight savings time, so my country does not practice that, so it's literally the same time as usual for me, but for countries that do practice daylight savings time, it has become earlier, which is slightly better for the people in the US who watch me. Maybe a little bit worse for the people in Europe. Probably exactly the same for everyone else. It's 8 p.m. for you. Contingent on whether Filipino daylight savings time is... Filipino daylight is worth saving. Very clean kitten noodles. It's 8 p.m. for you. So that means it is, you're Australian. One of the few Australians I've encountered in my chats, to be honest. The only other one who's who appears enough to be a regular is probably Goji. Is it the whole outfit? Kind of. Okay.
I tried to throw a crumb for one, but it thought it thought I was attacking it and ran away. It came back. Then it came back and ate the crumb. Oh, magpies. Okay. Channeling the spirit of Reimu Hakure to draw the most miserable woman miserable woman alive. I'm surprised a magpie ran instead of trying to attack you. They're quite territorial. I mean, Akiro is a dog. Your boyfriend's dog always gets attacked by them. She looks very tired, indeed. That dog has PTSD from the magpies now. Oh dear. Poor fellow dog. That's about sums it up. You've managed to bribe a few magpies near where you live to not attack you on walks. So it worked? They no longer attack you on walks? Or is it just those magpies and every other magpie still attacks you? Ooh. Bribe. Oh, so you must live in Queensland. This is probably some sort of meme that I'm not aware of, but why Queensland? Queensland is known for corrupt politicians who take bribes. Very clean. Or I suppose very unclean? Oh, words cannot express how much I despise folding chairs like this. Okay, let's save that. 2025 1122. Kitten Noodles. What's her name again? Andy. Andy, Knights of Guinevere. Okay, excellent. How many responses? I have 10. Basically, contraption is the last one. Why can I not copy paste? Okay, let us add. Hide choice. Let us add basically contraptions request, which is Subasakura freaking ink. Comfortably sitting on the sofa. Attached is the image of the mug. Very clean. Alright, 1 in 6 chance, all of you. Let me take a drink. Excuse me. Let me take a drink. You're tired, but you want to continue watching? Why? Don't push yourself. If you're really tired, do not push yourself. Urotsuki from Yume Nikki, ballin' in the basketball court. I don't know who this is, Yume Nikki. Some people thought one of the characters in Knights of Guinevere had robot legs, but every character has oddly thin legs like that. It's part of the character design style. Okay, Urotsuki Yume Nikki. I guess... No, Yume.wiki. Yes, verified that I'm human. Cloud flare. Interesting. This... Ah! It's plaid! Gotcha. It's a plaid sweater. And it's a plaid sweater with a skirt. Gotcha, gotcha. Fun fact, you can literally depict this girl however you want. There's no correct way to portray her. Is there? Alright then. That just shows the internet is not made for humans. If you aren't human and are a supernatural being. Okay, as a favor to Goji, I'm going to draw this character from below. So multiple people get their... So multiple people are gonna get their requests here. Although this one isn't free run. This one will not be free run. How big is a basketball again? It's been so long since I touched one. Let's see here. The original design intent for the networks that would eventually become the internet was to invent a computer network that would tolerate significant portions of the network being turned to glass. Huh. Win for the two of us. Elite ball knowledge. I draw this character doing stupid shit all the time, so this is really entertaining. Oh, from below. Right, Shin. She looks like she's in pain. Excellent. Clarify another fun fact. This character is from Yume Nikki fan game. Is somewhat of a spiritual successor to the main official one. Instead of being made by one guy, it's a team effort. From characters from people all over the globe. If she didn't look in pain, it would be the pure essence of the Frieren meme. It wouldn't be the pure essence of the Frieren meme. She's still going to be in her plaid sweater. There's the art again. Ritsuki will never be ballin', they said. She looks so in pain. She looks so in pain that it doesn't even look anatomically correct. I've drawn characters looking up before, but this is just... Oh. Rensuki. Okay. Okay. Let's... Oh boy. On second thought, maybe she really was never ballin'. She'd be dreaming this. What? Dreaming that she's really good at basketball. She could be dreaming of anything. Fair. Fair. Like a dreamer, she'd make them come true. Need to sleep now? Good night, Benjamin the Wolf. Thank you for being here. For as long as you have. And to top it off, she's not gonna be wearing basketball shoes. She's gonna be wearing Mary Jane's. Not gonna lie, looking at this art, this this art is making me think Accrued from Tsukihime than a Yume Nikki character. It really needs the plaid. Average Yumi Nikki community experience. Cat back in, and I'll say ballin' indeed. Although the chin, I don't think the chin is done very well in this one. She kind of doesn't have one. Yeah, I don't know. Now, where was I? Right. Yes. Oh boy. I could also see this character anywhere because she looks so different depending on the artist. Some keep her eyes closed, others don't. Should I have kept her eyes closed? Would it look better if her eyes were closed? Let me try something. No, not really. It's fine. Okay. There we go. Last 45. I spent the last 45 minutes trying to install the correct graphics driver, and they still don't work. Yikes. Let's save this. 2025 1122. This is this is X. Actually, I'll just use the name that you used. Come on. Exclusive art. Now, what is her name again? Uratsuki from Yume Nikki. Okay. How many have I done? I have done 5. Do I have enough space for one more? I wonder. So what have I drawn now? Knights of Guinevere, right? Who else is there? Is Kid and Noodles. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's like nearly dinner time for me. I suppose I could go for another R. Let me check. I don't know, man. How many requests? Still 10. I was able to 10 requests. I was able to do 5 out of 10. Yeah, no, I think this is good enough. When will the next stream be? Yeah, November 26th. Talk song. Just gotta know. Even if you ended now, please roll and see if you'd get Friede. Sure. I'm going to roll, but I'm not gonna draw this. Yeah, it's from Cherno. But yeah. Okay. Would have been hilarious though. It would have been. But yeah, this one,
This one? Okay. Urutsuki from Yumeniki. Ballin. Kitten Noodles. That's for X. For Kitten Noodles, it's Andy from the Knights of Guinevere. For Flandre Scarlet Mansion, it is Rinsatsuki and one of their OCs. For it is Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters. And finally, for Benjamin the Wolf, it is their 3 OCs having playing some music. It's actually called Tuki, not Niki. Save, and save. Okay, quick reminder to everyone before I end it. I have a coffee. Coffee.com/Redler Red7. That's ko-fi.com/REDLERRED7. I draw artwork for strangers on the internet, and strangers on the internet give me money to continue making artwork. If you would like to be one of those strangers giving me money, be sure to send me a tip. Any amount, even as little as $1, helps a lot. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I will see you guys on November 26th, Wednesday, same time as usual. I will be continuing my Silksong playthrough. We are in the middle of Act 3. We are close to being done with the game, but even then, there's a lot of game left. But yeah, see you all next time. Now, where is that end stream button?